Hello, Tatter Tammy here. I am coming on to show you guys some things I picked up today. I went for some much needed thrift therapy, okay? And y'all, I've been sick. We've been sick over here, but we're better now. Gaining our strength back. And I actually had the energy to go to a couple of stores. I am trying to get ready for my live at the end of this month with my daughter Sierra. And I'm busy working on journals. So, yeah, I have made finished 10 journal covers so far, and so now all I have to do is get the papers together. I so want to show you guys, but I also want it to be a surprise for the live. I think I'm gonna have 2 that are gonna be giveaways, and the other 8 will be available for sale that night. So you'll get, if you attend the live, you'll get like first chance at buying one of the 8. If you don't win one of the others, or maybe you want to, right? So anyway, I also would like to do like 5 other giveaways. That's why I'm not sure if I'm just going to do 1 journal, maybe, or 2. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we have a new Ollie's that just opened up recently. And the first time I went in there, I saw these and I picked one up for myself. And so when I got it home, I was like, oh, that would be a nice giveaway. Sorry for the glare, but so they're envelope stencil kits. So there's 3 sizes in here, and so I plan on making like 5 like packs, like I'm calling them practicality packs. So things that you could just use in your journaling. I'm gonna go backwards here because that was the last place I went. Was Ollie's, and that's the only thing that I got there, I think, and some pretzels. And so so before I went there, I went to our Habitat for Humanity store, and I got these envelopes. These are 6.5 inch by 9.5 inch, and it was originally a box of 100, but you can see how many are left there. So I got that, and then I had never seen this game before. It's called Scrabble Alphabet Scoop. And it's like a little pot, almost, I guess it's like alphabet soup. So it's got these scoopers in it. I won't use those, of course. Let my grandson have them. And it's got these cards. I guess you take the letters, scoop them out, and you're trying to spell out the words on the cards. So I'll share some of these cards out in the packs. So that's cool. And over there, I found packs of these little beads, alphabet beads, and charms, And I didn't open them, but I can see like the letters in here. They're like neon color letters. I don't know if you can see the J, but all of them have the little hoop already on them, so you can tie them on. These have some bigger letters in them, or the little beads with the letters on them. So those are cool. Right? So those will be fun to put in the packs. And then I don't usually get small ledgers, but I like this one. I like the color of it. It has like a vintage vibe to it. Not sure how vintage it is. 1988. So there's that. And then I'm always looking for sturdy black paper. And that was like a small pad of it. And then I got 8 of the 9x12 envelopes for 25 cents. So there is that. So before I went to the Habitat store, I went to our local flea market. And I have not been there in so long, because they tended to just keep like the same stuff. And our flea market is open every Wednesday. Every Wednesday and Saturday. And in the summertime, it just usually be packed. Today was a little quiet, so it was kind of nice, but by the time you park and walk up to the buildings, because there wasn't a whole lot of people outside today for some reason. I went at like 10 o'clock, and they start at 8 a.m. And so, you know, sometimes they measure how the traffic is going to go by probably, 9 o'clock, 9:30. But Saturday, it'll probably be jumping over there, so I may go back. And the one guy, I'll show you some of the stuff I got. I actually asked him if I could go live in his booth, and he said yes. So I may do that. I will make an announcement on my community page if I do that and what time, so you guys can be ready. But I picked up 3 of this book house series. I've had these before, and I made the journals with the pressed flowers in them out of the book house books that I had before. I love the color of these. They're dark. They even got look at this, guys. Look at that. Look at it. And, there's some pictures in here. I think what I'm going to do is go through and take out all the larger illustrated pages and just make a pack for somebody who would be interested in that. This one also has a card in the back and a pocket. I don't really do fairies, but I like the cover. Ooh, that was pretty. Yeah. So I got those 3. And then I got this pillow. And I got this pillow because it had the larger yo-yos on it. And I'm just going to take the yo-yos off and use those. And then I got, this is like a coverlet for like a twin bed, I think. So it's like pieced, I think, like mostly vintage sheets or less cotton fabrics. And it's interesting because it has weight to it, but I don't think that there's a lining in here. It's just like lined with another, I mean like a middle piece. I think it's just lined with this cotton batting, but I think that's how heavy these cottons are. They are lovely. So my first thought was a dress, like a, you know, a summer maxi, but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a bed jacket or house coat or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what I do with that. Then I got these because I had never seen them before. It's called French recipe cards. And they are like large size cards. I don't know what I did with my ruler. Let me see. So they are 7 by 5. Yeah. So these cards are pretty big. So French recipe cards. I'll share some of these because I definitely won't use them all. But that is a colorful back. So all of them have that on the back. And then on the front are the recipes and pictures. Isn't that interesting? So yeah. Those are cool. Different. I like different. When I see stuff different, things that I've never seen, I'm like, oh, I'll pick that up. And I'll share it. Okay. And then they had these are postcard cards. So there's postcards on the back of the cards. So they're just like regular playing cards. So again, you can cover that with whatever. And that's a big postcard, right? Maybe even put an image over here on this side. So I'll share those too. And then, guys, I was like, how much you want for this bag? How much you want for this? He said the bag too. I was like, yeah. Look at that phone number. AC1-6433. Property of, what does that say? Kathy? I can't read the last name, but it's Hush Puppies gym bag. That is so cool. And look what's inside, guys. He said, how about $5? I said, yes, and thank you. Thank you before he changed his mind. So there's those. And then. Now y'all know, right? He was like, I don't know if they'll come clean because we didn't even try to wash them. I think maybe they washed a couple of them, but so I was like, it's okay. Really it is. It's really all right. I love the color of this. It's like a coffee, like a light caramel coffee color. And quite a bit of that. And it's so delicately done. Look at that. And there's 2 of those, I think. This is even darker. It's like somebody coffee dyed that. But that's the same. This might be the same too. Nope, it's different. So pretty. Delicate, all of them. And then this is like a tan. So pretty. So yeah. So then he had this jar, guys. He had a whole entirety jar of buttons. Now y'all know. Y'all know we need more buttons, like we need another hole in our heads. But I was just like, I don't even need the container, because he was like, well, the container is worth more. I say, you can keep the container. And then I found another pack. And it had $5 on it, but I think she gave it to me for like 2 or 3, and I got it because I saw some that I knew I would like, and I knew there's someone else that I get buttons for. Her style is very different, and so I know she has a hard time finding buttons that she likes, so I got them for her. And then I got a couple of necklaces from that guy, so I will be definitely going back to his booth. And like I said, if I go live on Saturday, it'll probably be like around 9:30, I'm thinking. This Saturday. This is for me to wear. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Ugh. It's just like native and tribal and all the things. I love it. Okay, and that's all, folks. So I'm gonna go into Bert mode in a minute and go through my buttons and enjoy that thoroughly for the day. So yeah, so the end of the month, I think it's the last Sunday of August. We will be going live around 5:30, something like that. I think that's in our community page, but we'll have a reminder for you all. And hopefully you guys can make it and there, hopefully I'll be able to get the packs together and get the journals done, and I will see you there. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.